When visiting Yohana, you will notice that, while she smiles delightedly to see you, she is very reluctant to put down her work and pause even for a moment. She is a ball of energy, willing and ready to make the most of each day. Her mother-in-law bustles around as well, pointing out her beloved animals in various locations: bunnies they are raising to sell, baby chicks that just hatch, and kittens that keep the mice away. Today, Jeffrey, Joanna's oldest, is out working with his stepdad Angel. Genesis, her oldest daughter, is close by with shining eyes, waiting to join the conversation. And Deborah, the youngest, is clinging to Joanna's legs, a little shy to have company. This busy, sweet family is in quite different spirits than when they were first introduced to Carlos, Identity Mission's Family Preservation Director. A neighbor had encouraged Yohana and Angel to do an interview with Carlos to consider being a part of a program that had helped her start her own daycare years prior. She had high hopes that they could find stability for themselves and their 3 children through working with Carlos. At the time, they were still struggling on so many levels. Angel, as a mason, didn't have consistent work, so that Yohana had to continue to collect plastic bottles along the busy streets of San Pedro Sula with the young children, in order to sell them for enough money for sufficient food for the family for the day. They had never had enough funds to send the children to school. They simply couldn't afford the supplies and cost of uniforms. Their oldest 2 had already missed several years of schooling, and they were living together in a small bedroom connected to Angel's mom's home. Yohana wanted so much more for her kids. She herself had never been able to attend school, and after having a very difficult childhood, found herself on the streets too often as a child and young adult. Angel had helped change that for her, but she desperately wanted to see her children with a better life and not collecting plastics on the dangerous streets. Seeing the family's heart and ambition for their children, Carlos soon accepted them into the Family Preservation Program, providing the emergency need of medicines and food. Together, they built a life plan that included business ambitions and building their own small house on Angel's mother's property. Identity Mission was able to assist the parents with getting the 2 school-aged children into the local school, supporting them with school supplies and fees. Jeffrey and Genesis absolutely loved school and began to excel immediately, catching up from all the lost time. Yohana has a natural ability for business. She is now selling new clothes during the week and no longer has to rely on selling plastic containers gathered from the streets. With some networking, Carlos was able to get more masonry jobs lined up for Angel, and when Angel isn't working, he is building his family's little house with the materials Identity Mission is providing. The family has rallied together in determination to be stable and have a steady income that will allow them to independently provide for all of their children's needs.
Yohana, en estos años que hemos tenido trabajando juntos, ¿qué ha aprendido usted con Misión Identidad?
Bueno, pues saludos a todos, ¿no? Yo he aprendido que la familia hay que estar unida, he aprendido a cuidar más a mis hijos, he aprendido a ir a la iglesia con ellos también desde pequeños para que aprendan ellos y llevarlos del doctor, que vayan a la escuela.
¿Y tiene algún mensaje usted que le quiera decir a las personas que nos están viendo?
Pues yo les quiero decir que muchísimas gracias por lo que han hecho por mi familia, por confiar en mí, por confiar en mi familia. Y muchísimas gracias y yo lo que les pido es que sigan ayudando a demás familias que de verdad necesitan. Gracias.
Many of you joined their story when you donated towards their emergency needs and for the building materials for their home. That $100 a month over the last year turned your story of giving and sacrifice into their story of stability and wholeness. Angel and Yohana will graduate soon from the Family Preservation Program, but their story and yours is forever changed because others chose to join the story. And we truly hope that this story doesn't end here. Many families just like theirs are waiting for you to join their story. Your donation of $100 a month allows us to receive a new family into the preservation program. We hope you can join their story today by making your commitment to $100 a month for the next year. Thank you.